Welcome in to Two Country Home. So today I thought I'd bring y'all a quick video of some of the cover crops we plant in our beds during the summer. We don't grow a whole lot of food crops or production crops during the summer, so we usually just plant a cover crop to keep the beds from weeds, as well as to put some nitrogen back into the beds. So this plant here is what they call Sunn Hemp. It's really good in the south, really good in the heat. It'll get 6-7 foot tall. It'll actually put on a yellow flower later in the season. It never really produces seed. It's just not warm enough here. It's a tropical plant. Southern Florida and Hawaii it will put on seed, but generally speaking here in Texas it won't. But it's a really good plant for us here to put biomass into our garden beds. So I'm just going to show you, this has gotten pretty tall. I'm going to show you how we terminate it and return it back into our soil to replenish our beds. So basically I just take it, snap it off, and I like to just basically lay it in the beds. Try not to, you don't need to pull it up from the roots, but you can. This other side. As you can see, this puts a nice covering on the soil of green material, help keep the weeds down. I like to come back through once it's laying here. I'll cut it down just a little bit further. What I'll typically do, as you can see here, is I'll leave these stalks in the ground. Try not to pull them up, and it'll, believe it or not, it'll grow back from these, and then we'll just lay it over again. But this here material we'll cut right here at the base. I had an old squash plant here that is worn out, so I'll put it in as well. Any green material is good. Actually, some of the sweet potatoes have grown into here, so we'll terminate that there. What we'll do is let this sit here for about a week or so. Then I usually come back and cover it with a layer of compost, let this grow back, and if there's still time, plan to use this bed probably the 1st of October. We may put another seeding down. We did this bed over here in a video a couple weeks ago, about 3 weeks, replanted it, and it's already getting to be about knee high, so it grows up quick. This is obviously another area. This is where we plant black-eyed pea, cowpea. We do the same thing, terminate it here. And as you can see here, we have another bed that, given another week or two, we'll go ahead and get this terminated. There's some grass in here. We'll get that pulled out and get all this here put back up into the bed. And just keep incorporating all this green material into our beds before this fall's planting. So I just thought I'd show you a versatile use of Sunn Hemp. You can also do this with buckwheat or other materials that grow well in the south, but this really puts on a lot of green matter material. I've also just cut this off before and used it directly in the compost, but so much easier when we're not using the bed just to plant it out, shades out weeds, like I say, chop it down, get it on the bed as mulch, and cover it over in a week or so with some compost, and you're good to go. So I just thought I'd show you some of our quick maintenance we do here during the summer, and another, I'd say probably another 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, middle of September to the end of October, we'll get ready for our fall crop plantings. We're a little later here, obviously zone 9A. We don't very warm into August and September, so we usually get our first planting for the fall in around 1st of October, and then run that through. Normally we can get that into through December or so without ever having any issue with frost, and sometimes our frost don't even happen, if we get one, until January. So I just thought I'd bring you a quick video of terminating some of our cover crops here, Sunn Hemp in particular. It's very good if you can find a use for it, especially in the south. It's a very good crop for this purpose. I've also heard it makes a decent feed. Never really tried that, a fodder, but definitely use it in your landscapes. If you have a bigger area, obviously this is a small 4 by 10 bed. If you have a bigger area, it'd be really great for that, and come in and just mow it off with a mower. But even on small scale, as you can see there, it produced quite a bit of biomass and worked out really well. So with that, I think I'll close the video. Talk to you later from 2 Country Home.